All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in day 23. I don't know, I skipped a day again. So, yesterday I was in Bhubaneswar to meet a friend. I went to there and made a lot of friends. And if anyone don't know where the place is, it's in India, and it's the capital of our state. And we just uh, me and my friend went there to meet one of our friends, and eventually we ended up meeting two of our friends. So it was we like spent uh, the whole day in traveling and meeting friends. So after I came back home, like I came back after like 10:30, and I finished. I had a bath and I had my dinner, and I had no energy to shoot a video. So that's why I just took, yeah, I remember making video, but it was like 11 o'clock, 11:15, I guess. So, and I didn't feel like I should be shooting a video because it will take like 30 minutes to shoot, 30 or 32 minutes, and then it will take like 5 to 6 minutes to upload. So I felt like I will miss anyways because after 12 it doesn't matter. So I already skipped a day. So yeah, we like this is our third day in this challenge that we skipped. So hopefully we will be continuing uh, with these three skips until the day 30. Uh, I don't even remember if it's the 22nd day or 23rd of this challenge. So yeah, let's talk about another thing. So yesterday I was watching like a video on communication skills. So he told that the whatever guru told that um, you should be up. Let's just take shoot a video and just try to watch it on mute. Then you should watch it like without the screen and take some notes first. Okay, I just told you in reverse. First thing he said that you should put down your phone and just listen to the voice and take notes whatever the mistakes you are doing, and just observe how you are talking, if you are talking right or wrong. Because if you watch something and watch if you are watching and listening at the same time, then it's a different thing. When you listen, uh, like if you are listening to a radio or a podcast, then it's a different thing. You can understand the voice, you have to understand the energy and the voice. So in that way you can uh, find what actually the person is talking about, and what they mean by that tone and the way of talking. You can just tell what's going on in the video. So what's going on in the audio, not video. So it was a trick. And the another trick he said, you should be watching your videos on mute so that you can judge, like analyze your body language and eye contact, like how you are talking to the camera, and if you are talking it right, or because you are just judging and watching your actions only, like your figures. So in that way you just can take notes of what mistakes you are doing and what should be there. Like I did it for like 1 minute and just watched some of my videos in on mute. So I noticed that I just do this a lot. Like I look away from the camera every 3 to 4 words and then come back. Then I do this. Just watch my previous videos. I do this a lot, do like this and this and this. I just can't make eye contact straight to the camera and like talk straightly. And I do this. This was also on repeat, and I never noticed that. Yeah, I did notice this lips thing, but I never noticed this. I'm always doing this a lot. So that was my finding, and the note I got from watching the video on mute. So this is a great way to fix your tone, sorry, your body language and eye contact, and you should be judging yourself from like how do you watch these videos and how do you do uh, these things. So it is so helpful. And another thing he said that if you are doing ahs and ums a lot, you just try accept, you should be accepting uh, to pause, like whenever someone is not coming with great words or whatever the things, if he can't say it, he just make the noise those things. So when you don't, he said that when you don't feel like look, the arc came just because I don't know what to talk next. So the ahs and ums are just the pause you need to take just to rethink and say whatever you are thinking. Sorry. So so he said that if you are doing a lot of ahs and ums, you just can't pause yourself. Like if you are not remembering, if you can't come up with the great words, and you you don't feel like you can't express what you are thinking, so just take a pause like this. So I'm just giving an example. So if I am talking like this and something don't won't come to my mind, and then I will be just okay, this is the thing, and this is how it's done, and that's how it is done. So you can always talk like that, and I don't know how many times I have done this. So it become an habit. So like you never knows what mistakes you are doing, so be aware of what mistakes you are doing, and uh, please resolve those problems as soon as possible, because once you don't yeah, of course we uh, like yesterday's incident, my friend was going through the same problem, and he again talked about this like, dude, how can I develop my communication skills. So I just recommended this what I'm doing right now. So I told him that I am doing a challenge, and are doing all these videos and in regular basis. So all you need to do this. And I also told about like what results I have got in between these 20 to 23 days. So he was like fascinated to listen all of this, but I don't think he just took it seriously, because a lot of people, yeah, he told that he is practicing on the mirror, like, and in a old fashioned way, right? I would say that it it used to, the great speakers and the great actors used to act on the mirror only, because uh, at their time there was no phone camera or like whatever they never had the camera. So it is said that they used to say that you can practice on the mirror because mirror is available in every single home. So that's why they told that. uh, but now it's the scenario is totally different. Everyone has a smartphone and a camera uh, built in it. So you just can record yourself, and just can review yourself, because talking to the mirror and talking to the camera is totally different thing. But here you can have your like a video to review after you doing your speech, and you will be the judge of yourself. And if you want, you can just send to your friends or teachers to uh, like give a review and what mistakes you are doing. So this is a great way, in like better than mirror anyways. So he was just I think he has a belief system, like old-fashioned belief system, which doesn't make any sense now, because when you have the uh, like and you have an gadget, why you need to talk to the mirror? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, if you are looking for uh, like dancing, or you want to see your body language, how you are talking, how you look like while you are talking, you just can go to the mirror and just uh, can watch yourself in real time. But cameras are also there. You can also do a video recording of your full like body, and just can judge your body language from that. I have I have already like when I was a child, so there was an actor uh, who used to dance well. Uh, so I was so sorry, I was distracted by the background noise. So there was an actor. He used to said people just used to ask them how you dance so well. So he just used to answer that I just watch my videos and films a lot and on repeat. That's how I just found my mistakes and just always tries to make better every time. So in this way you can just rectify yourself by watching it over and over and over. So in that way you always can rectify, and you should be taking other people's reviews also, like honest reviews. You should be allowing those people to judge yourself, because most of like okay, so most of the peoples and most of your friends are not that. They basically are afraid of talking to you like that way. They never tells you uh, the exact thing, because they just think that it will hurt you anyways. So it can hurt you in different ways. So that's why they don't uh, they just want to talk about your flaws, and but they decide to uh, remain silent. So if I, let's just say an example, if I allow my friends to just talk shit to me, or like you can roast me, like, and you can tell whatever thing you think is I'm doing wrong, and I will never judge you. Like if you allow them to do this, and you can gain the trust by not judging at all what they are saying. So you can gain their trust, and they will always try to roast you, and uh, they will always try to show you your mistakes. So that's how that's a great thing. You can like it's a great trick to find yourself and do better every time. So these are the things I also explained to my friend, but I don't know why he has a belief system of like most of the people are just afraid to start. So they just never want to start. They just want to do a lot of things like other humans. We humans to uh, just want to do a lot of things, and want all the uh, best things in our lives, but no one is willing to put and their 1000%, and no one is trying to uh, like risk it all. Oh, these dogs. So, if you are not risking it all, you are not getting it all. That's the truth. If you are playing safe, you will be end up average. So, if like it's sad to know that people has people just want to fix things, but they are too much afraid to start anything. Even those people who are doing, one of my friends is a great singer, and he always and she always wanted to uh, sing and do his music thing, but she was also great in studies, so he ended up getting a great job with high paying salary, but uh, like she never tried. Like he used to he always wanted to make count like music content and express herself, but I don't know how she's just stuck in her life and her daily schedule, and she just cared about others' opinions a lot, because as I used to be that person, and I am a little bit of that person now also. So uh, like she has she used to shoot a lot of videos to upload, but just because she decided to upload it to his friend, like his personal profile. So she always had like, what if people will start judging me for my looks, and what if I'm not, what if this song is not great, what if like I'm playing the guitar uh, wrong. So all these things, insecurities, never allowed her to post anything. So I just told her, and one of my other friends who was also into music, but see he also never uh, those people, I found this very silly, because those people are just waiting for the perfect time and just to make a perfect video and just to upload it on a perfect day and a perfect time. So I told them just like, this is not going to happen. Like you don't even belong to a professional family or any professional background, so nothing is going to be perfect overnight. So you have to work on the basic things. I told them how I am doing, and I also told them that I am doing these videos and on a regular basis, just to improve these things in my life. They just listen to this, they always wanted to know about this channel. So I just told them like, why should I'm not going to give my channel a handle or name and what I am doing there. So I just I'm just I'm just trying to keep it real as possible. I don't want to be influenced by my friend's opinion at the first place. Like if I let's just say I told my best friend I had this chat. I already have told him that I am doing this from the very beginning of this channel, but uh, he always wanted to know what exactly I am doing. He just has everyone. I have told those people who wants to be a content creator, but uh, I told those people like, look, this is the process, this is the long term game, and you have to go through this. Like you have to go A from B like this, and it will take like you, not in months, it will take you years. So they are not just prepared for years, they just want a shortcut, and they just want like everything in their hands without doing or putting any kind of effort. So that's kind of sucks. I told them like, this is not going to happen overnight, and yeah, I can give you some tips and tricks to get some views, but that's not going to lead you to where you want to go. So please do this, and there is no other way um, to be skilled and to polish your skills and talent. So they just don't want to believe in this. They just always wanted to uh, they just always thought that I'm talented, that's why I'm getting a lot of subscribers and views on my channel. It's not for everyone. Like it's just uh, like I don't I don't get it. Like why these people never believes in anything. Like they just believe in the traditional things. Like go study, go get a job. They do this, do marriage, do this, do that. So if all these things comes back to in your belief system. And as I was telling that was in I went to meet my friends, and whenever I meet them, I never feels like they will understand me anyway. Whenever the topics comes like yesterday we were talking about things like career, and I was telling them like, dude, I'm doing this and I don't know if I'm going to succeed, or like you people are on the track, like following the traditional track which guarantees you the things like people expect you to be, like the normal job, the normal salary, the normal life. So I told him like, they told me like, you should be thinking about these things now, because you are getting too late, and don't let it crush you in your life. And I felt like I have nothing to lose now, so who cares? Like they just don't never wants to believe what I say when I start talking about YouTube and all this content thing, and where I am going, we are going as humans, where we will be in like 2030 and 40s. So they just don't want to believe in those things. They just think that I'm just overthinking these things, but God helps them. Who cares? One day, I think that a day will come, they will realize, and it will be too late to start anything, because they will mm, never had, like, they never trusted themselves, first of all, and they never wants to risk everything into this. So I don't know how it's gonna work in their 60 or 70 years of lifetime, because we are already 25, 26. So it will be around 25 years to 30 years from now, uh, where we can work like a normal human. And in the old ages, we don't know what we will be doing. And if there will be an in like discovery or invention of anti-aging, and who knows, we will be like we will get old, then we can reverse our genetics back to young. And I don't think there is a point of life of living like an immortal. What's the point? Then there will be no fun, there will be nothing to do. Like, you have already taken granted life for as long as you want to live. So that sucks, right? So yeah, if we can live up to like 80 years, 90 years straight, we will love to have those things. And who knows, um, if if in the future it felt like living on the earth or in Mars, wherever we are, if it felt like yeah, it's worth it to live as long as we can. So let's just live as long as we can. So imagine we can live for 300 years. That will be like nuts. So yeah, okay, forget about future. uh, my friends just don't believe in these things, and they just don't have the trust in themselves. They just fall like, I talked uh, with like 7 8 friends, and in these, like in last week, and none of them understood me, and none of them like encouraged me what I'm doing, because they think it's a fade and it's a failure. I felt they never told me in the face like, dude, you are what you are doing is not going to work, and it's not worth it to waste your time on. They are not saying that, but they just uh, they just try to say it in an indirect way. So like they just can't tell those things in my face because they know I will not accept them because my points are so strong. They can't stand that points if I started talking about content in the future, because they knows what I knows and what I am invested into. So yeah, they just knows these things are going to happen in future, but they just don't want to believe it, and they just trying to ignore whatever the things are coming to them. So yeah, and not only them, I also sometimes I also gets like bad feelings about my future and my career, because what if YouTube doesn't exist in like 5 years? What if this uh what if some big trouble comes in my life, like any health problems, and we don't have money to eat? Then in those cases, we I have to I will never quit this, but I have to do an another thing just to go to move with the life and move with the flow, go with the flow. But I am not going to quit anyways until I die. I just want to do this, and I will do this anyways in any time. Like, I don't care if it takes like 40 years, 50 years. I will just, I just want to experience what I want to. And everything comes back to your passion, your success, and your money, all those things. So, if I am not quitting, how I am going to fare? If you understand, if you understand this theory, you will win. Just imagine, if you don't quit, how you gonna lose? Understood? That's how it works. The success. So yeah, these are the things I done yesterday. I think about today. Yeah, I also bought the book I always wanted to book, like read, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Daniel Steak. I can't pronounce the surname. So I had actually the soft copy of it from the illegal site. So I think I have told in one of my early videos, uh, like how great the book is and how it's going to change my thinking process, and how it already helped me in making some decisions. And it's just it's an awesome book. So yesterday I was coming back by train, then a bookseller just uh, came into the trains and hand me over those two for some four books, and I was like, what? I never asked for any books. Like, he was just like, take a look. And the second book, no, no, yeah, exactly. So I had he hand me over like four books, and first book was like some thinking on it was like some thinking process. I don't know, remember. The second book was Red, and it was exactly the book I always wanted to buy. So I just think, oh, this. So it's a sign it was an opportunity. So I just thought, should I buy this? I asked him like, what, how much for, is this for? Like he said they like 100. So I felt like, should I spend 100 rupees on a book? And I just felt like, yeah, it's 20, it's 250 on Amazon with delivery charge of 40 rupees. It will be around 300. So it's costing me like 300 rupees on Amazon. And then I thought like, yeah, I was because of the train, I was almost about to like miss the train. So we just ran to the train without any tickets for the first time. So we just entered the train and start traveling, and there was no checking. So I felt like, uh, I just saved 100 rupees today, like me and my friend. So let's just invest that money to this. So I just bought the book and I will read it. And after I done finishing the book, I will just pass it on to another person who is interested in making some changes in their lives. So it was a great investment, I think. So I will be reading that book in the free times, and I will keep making these videos in free times. So 31 minutes 48 seconds. So bye, see you tomorrow.